doing this one more. It's scary.
Oh, so what is delayed?
So you can move closer. All right. So Fitzpatrick's.
So, with the Fitzpatrick, I know that there are 6 different types. And I do know that, of course, I do know like type 1 is like for your fair skin, red hair, people. And I do know, like, of course,
Let's get redhead people.
I mean, red hair. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but I get mixed up when it's like, okay, this one burns easily, this one tans easily. Like I know like Mediterranean is like type 4 and stuff, but yeah, it's just in, that's where I get mixed up in and like, oh, this one tans easily. Cause I would think most of them, some people do tan,
Well,
easier than others.
It all depends because like when you think of like Scottish or Irish people and everything, like they, or even some like, like it's just so interesting because I remember in school, they had like a set of twins, right? Blonde hair, blue eyes. And they, I want to say like their dad was like Middle Eastern or something like that. But one of them had got a chemical pill and she was perfectly fine, but the other one actually got a chemical burn.
Mm.
Same time, same everything. But because they were different Fitzpatricks, they looked exactly like, but the Fitzpatrick's was different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't just, look at people and assume which the pairs and stuff that we do during our consultation. That's why it's so important. And a lot of people don't know about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So the first one,
Mm-hmm.
what is your note say?
So my first one has type 1, very fair, blonde or red hair, light colored eyes, freckles, common with this type, and always burns, never tans, and they're at high risk of skin cancer and vascular damage.
Type number 2.
Type 2 is fair skinned, light eyes, light hair, burns easily, tans with difficulty, and they're at high risk for skin cancer and vascular disease as well.
So the only thing that separates the first one from the second one is what it say difficulty. What is it? Tans.
Yeah, type 1 always burns.
Mm-hmm.
Type 2 burns easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says type 1 never tans. Type 2 tans with difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Type 3.
Type 3 is a very common skin type. Fair eyes and hair color vary. Sometimes burns, gradually tans. They are at risk of hyper or hypopigmentation. They're at moderate risk of skin cancer and vascular disease.
Wait, read number 3 again.
Very common skin type, have fair eyes and hair color, but it can vary. They sometimes burn, gradually tans. and they're at risk of hyper or hypopigmentation with moderate risk of skin cancer and vascular damage.
So gradually tans.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. I just wonder, like, I guess anyway, especially laser clinics and everything. I had to explain to one of my clients, because she seen like videos like darker complexion people getting like laser burn and everything, and she was like, "Do all lasers do that to black people?" But no, you got to make sure that you have a. I forget the certification, but it's a certain that certifications that you want to make sure that any laser clinic has, just so that they're properly trained through all Fitzpatricks, because it's a certain width that you got to actually put the laser, and a certain power of depth that you have to put the laser in order to not cause any kind of like laser burn or any hyperpigmentation and stuff like that. So a lot of people don't know about that stuff.
I do remember briefly having a conversation about that in school, because we were saying how it's just crazy how still in today's time, they're still coming out with things for darker skin tone, you know?
But why
Yeah.
is that? Do you think that, like, what do you think? What do you think people with darker skin tones and people with lighter skin tones, what is it that you think that they're trying to do? I know, of course, everybody wants all even skin, everybody wants that dewy look and all this and that. But when it comes to, I guess when it does come to laser, what do you think the common things that darker complexion, what they're going for, and what do you think like the lighter complexion is going for?
Versus the other, I know they could possibly be trying to get rid of like pigmentation that they have, big pigmentation problems, hyper or hypo. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's the first thing that comes to mind. Both of them were possibly trying to get rid of.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, some may have more caused by like acne type problems. Some may be sun damage, photo damage and things like that.
I know usually, maybe because this is my, you know, usual clientele. I know for most women that usually go get laser is for like laser hair removal and everything from like the area within like their jawline, the chin area. Some of them go for hyperpigmentation, but for usually what I see for the like lighter skin, um, they usually go for like wrinkles.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, they usually go for more wrinkles. They go for laser hair removal too. But I think the majority of them go for wrinkles.
And darker.
For like dark.
Well, yeah, because you asked what did I think? Lighter skin clients may go to get laser for versus darker skin.
Yeah. So for the darker, they usually go for like the hair removal.
Okay.
And everything, hair removal and pigment.
So you don't think the lighter clients also want to go for hair removal,
They do,
but not as often?
some that go for wrinkles as well, but not as often
Mm.
as you would with laser hair removal. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I feel like it's the same on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just switched. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's interesting. Yeah. We're going forward.
Mm-hmm. Type 4, Mediterranean, Caucasian skin, dark brown hair, medium to heavy pigmentation, rarely burns, tans easily, high risk of hyper or hypopigmentation, high risk of scarring, a moderate risk of vascular damage.
So would you say that you 5 or 4?
Um, hmm, let's see, I would say I'm a 5.
And what was 5?
Middle Eastern skin, dark and brown hair, brown eyes, rarely sun sensitive. Skin darkens, may never burn, high risk of hyperpigmentation, high risk of scarring from treatments and trauma, moderate risk of vascular damage, lower risk of solar pigmented conditions and acne and acne aging from sun exposure.
I think I'm 7.
Oh, God.
I think I'm 7. What's 6?
6 is black skin, brown eyes, rarely sun sensitive, tans easily, may never burn, very high risk of hypopigmentation, very high risk of scarring from treatments and trauma, moderate risk of vascular damage, lower risk for solar pigmented conditions and actinic agent.
Okay. You got 7 of it too.
No, that was all.
So
You're not that dark now.
so I think I'm 7. Okay. You know, I was thinking about I think a great idea. I don't really want to say it, but I want to do something with ice cream. I know it don't make sense.
No, but what I tell you about these riddles,
I know,
you can't say something like that and then I want to tell you.
I know.
Because
So,
then, what?
all right, so check this, right? And follow me, right?
Mhm.
So everybody loves ice cream,
Yeah.
right? And everybody has skin,
Mhm.
right? So I think it's a clever yet disgusting yet educational way for people to learn about Fitzpatrick's.
Okay.
So when you think of like your darker ice creams, you think of what? Chocolate, brownies, etc., right? But then you have like your strawberries, you got your vanillas, you got your vanilla beans, you got your butter pecans, you got your peaches, you got the the the
Neapolitan? No. What?
the
Nutella?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got that. So you got all these different shades, right? So why not me create an ice cream line that based on the color of the ice cream, that's Fitzpatrick, and have it to where I guess whatever ingredient that's in the ice cream, like thing within the layers of your skin of what makes up that ice cream for it to be that Fitzpatrick. So rather than saying the flavor, you'll have to you'll have to be able to understand the Fitzpatrick in order to know what flavor it is.
Look, you had me at the beginning, then I was like, yeah, I gotta see a chart of this.
Oh my god. I guess it's a riddle. I guess it's a riddle.
Yeah.
Or whatever shade. Nah. That takes away from Fitzpatrick. Because you can, but you shouldn't look at someone's skin and assume what Fitzpatrick is.
Right.
So I don't know, it just a thought. I don't know how to make it happen. But yeah. Scrub line. Scrub line. But yeah. So today we talked about the Fitzpatrick
Mm-hmm.
and everything.
Yeah.
You feel like you learned a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot to learn about Fitzpatricks.
Yeah.
I want to make a sitcom called Fitzpatrick.
Last name type 1, type 2.
Or the could be living all on the same roof.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a TikTok. That's a TikTok channel. I know they could just be a social media thing. The Fitzpatricks. We got an annual gossip show. The Fitzpatricks. What's the catch?
What's the catch to doing it?
Because it got to be something historical. Like the jelly sandwich or something like that.
You said they're making a peanut butter jelly.
I don't know, like what would be the thing that continues? You're not gonna get all 7 of them in every episode.
Mm-mm.
Like like when you be seeing people doing like TikTok videos and like they create like this character or something like that with these different characters, but it's the same person.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say, I don't know. But whatever the Fitzpatrick is, they're going to be that character regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say if I was doing Fitzpatrick 5, that I have like a certain hat on, like a certain pair of glasses on, to where everybody would know, I guess Fitzpatrick 5, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But within that episode, it has to be something that people will see why.
Yeah.
So what is that why?
Mm. It could be so yeah, they'll know they had other than like their outfit. You're saying something about something else as far as what they do, the action or
Yeah, cause like for me, I would say it's easy to come up with the episodes to where like all of them is going to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like of course Fitzpatrick 1 and 2, like they got like the big head with the shades and you know what I'm saying, they got a whole bunch of sunscreen on and stuff like that. But then with Fitzpatrick, like 5 and 6, they just out there just butt naked.
So how about, because they're very high risk of scarring. So it would be something about them scarring or, yeah, like scars on them or, yeah, they're high risk of hyperpigmentation or hypo and high risk of scarring during treatments or trauma. So it could be like how Nelly was known for having a Band-Aid.
Mm. Okay. So which one would that be?
So that could really be 5 or 6. They both are high risk. What's going?
I guess that may be some research that we do. Like out of all the Fitzpatricks, which one goes to the um, just, but I need to figure out what's going on with mine. But yeah, this could be all set.
Mhm.
We're gonna close it out.
Well, thanks for.
It's like telling me that, that's the second for sessions for the notes. Or something like that. Catch us next time.
And that was episode 1 of Lessons from the Notes on the Fitzpatrick scale. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.